Right, so for the next part of the tutorials, we're going to learn how to replace some disc brake pads. So the tools you're going to need is simply just an Allen key that fits the bolt that goes through the caliper to hold the pads in, or a pair of pliers to remove the pin that holds the brake pads in. So first of all, we're just going to remove the wheel from the bike so you can get to the brake pads. Just like that, and you're just going to put that to one side. And then next, what we need to do is remove the pin that holds this little pin that holds the bolt in so it doesn't fall out. And then all you need to do is unbolt or remove the pin with pliers that holds in the brake pads, just like that. And then you're going to want to put that somewhere where you're not going to lose it. Just push the pads out of the caliper, and there you go. You're just going to want to check. Sometimes they don't need replacing, and in this case they don't, because there's enough brake pad left on without needing to replace them. And you're going to check both sides, because sometimes one side is more worn than the other. And now, because you don't need to replace them, all you want to do is put them back into the spring, just like this. Maybe sometimes you need a screwdriver or something to entice it back on. And then all you want to do is simply push the brake pads back into the caliper how they were before. And then just grab the pin, push it all the way back in, and simply screw it in again. So it's nice and tight, so your brake pads aren't going to fall out. And then don't forget that one of the most important parts, the little pin that you need. And then you simply just clip that back on. Just like that. And then all you need to do now is reinstall the wheel, and you generally want to do this on when the bike is upside down, to make sure that the wheel is in properly. Otherwise it could not go in straight and your wheel won't turn right. And there you go. You just want to check it's spinning freely, the brake works, and that is how you fix and replace your brake pads on a disc brake.